Alright, first up is The Haunting of Hill House. We can see they've got a front facade on it. I don't know if there's going to be more to it or not, but just to the right, let me turn just a little bit without it being too shaky. You can see the gates where they're going to obviously have the queue set up. So here in the next couple days, I imagine they would start to clear out the cranes and the trucks here and start to set up those lines, because they're only about a week and a half away from opening day. Over here, there's not a whole lot to see, because you can see obviously the front of the house right there, so we're kind of on the back side of it. But just behind that, you can see the little tent that says Mini Donuts. So I wish we could get a good angle of this house, which we might be able to from the tram possibly, if this wall right here doesn't block the vantage point. So perhaps we'll try and see if we can get that a little bit later. All right, they've got some signs up. We are in the process of dressing our part for horror nights, and be aware you might see graphic props and sets from horror films. Well, we certainly hope we will. Welcome to the Jet Experience. We're back at Universal Studios Hollywood for what will likely be our last visit before Horror Nights. We will be at opening night on September 9th, and then the next day we board a plane to fly non-stop to Orlando for their Horror Nights. So we'll have two Horror Nights basically just a couple days apart. I've got Miss Kitty coming up off my side, and there she is. A little different from the theme, but I will take it. Whoa! She's trying to do the scare. So we've been seeing social media popping up that there's all kinds of new and more Horror Nights related, props and everything all around the park. So we're here to check out what they've got, and as you can see behind me, we're right next to it. We're like 1 minute into the park. So let's go start filming and join us on this experience. So there's Scooby. Man, we got all kinds of people popping up. So right next to the Universal Plaza, where you can upgrade to your express passes, we've got the entrance to Demon City. And so this Manhattan neighborhood has gone to hell. A diabolical new nightclub, Inferno, has opened with demonic clientele straight from the underworld. And so right here we can see Dante's Bar with some awesome security guards. I will definitely not pick a fight with that security. And here's their VIP lounge, invite only. I wonder who I have to kill to get an invite to that. And then right above it, see if I can get it, is Happy Halloween Billboard. And so here's one pillar of the, what looks like the entrance to the scare zone. There'll probably be some lights up there, some very demonic-y type stuff. And then on the other side, similar, just different big guys on the back. So there's a couple there. I'm sure there'll probably be some sort of fire or smoke or other, type special effects involved with this. So cannot wait, and I will pay money to see Hello Kitty being one of the scare actors. So you can see the mystery machine that's been moved over next to the coffee shop because they had to open it back up for... Oh, thank you! The Walking Dead attraction. So you can see they've just got a little wall up that they'll be removing, I'm sure, to be able to go back there. Or actually, it's probably going to be this door here. Again, the Harrison Memorial Hospital is still up there. And then you can see the different light structures here that they're building. There's one pole there. And if I turn around, you can see another one right here where they're going to have all the extra lighting. You can see some kind of Day of the Dead decorations in the middle there. And I'll just keep it continuously rolling as I come around the corner here, because now there's so much more to see with Bride of Frankenstein. So the Bride of Frankenstein lives because the walls are down. That's why there's more to see now. See if I can get in. I don't know if it'll focus with the light, but oh, perfect. Yes, got it zoomed in just enough. You can see it's prologue, something survived. So it looks like probably this maze will likely have lots of large pages of the book, is what it kind of looks like to me. Because even out here, I'm all the way zoomed out. I can't even get it all. I'm gonna have to back up. You can see this awesome artwork on this book. I really hope some Universal artist actually painted this and that it isn't just like computer printed. And so here's a little bit more of the Day of the Dead decorations. You can see, so it's Plaza De Los Muertos. It looks like that's going to be a bar, it looks like right there. Obviously, there's probably going to be some queues that go through here for the mazes. You can see the stage there, and then there's another kind of exhibit over there, it looks like. And then the very appropriately colored tables in the middle. Oh, this is looking fantastic. I can't believe this is only a week away. And right next to Bride of Frankenstein Lives is Frankenstein. You see him walking away. He can't pay us any attention because he's clearly on a mission. So over here in the French area, this scare zone is going to be Silver Scream Queens. It's a bit of a tongue twister, which it's basically female versions of your classic Universal horror monsters. So here's, like, for example, She-Wolf of London. Very cool. Obviously, this looks like this is probably going to be where a scare actor is going to be, because there's all kinds of new things they have to do this year since we're still, in the midst of COVID. Here's Dracula's daughter. I wonder if it's almost like they're going to be on display here. In fact, that kind of looks like a projection screen, so maybe there'll be something playing on that. Here's Anaxunamun, the mummy. Oh, I didn't even see the mummy there. I was too focused on the picture.
It's realistic.
That is super freaky. Kudos to the designers for that one. It looks like we've got quite a few more here. Oh, it says Dracula's daughter again, so it's possible that these are just placeholders. Oh yeah, because there's the mummy again, Dracula's daughter. Okay, so it seems they're kind of keeping it under wraps a little bit still. This one looks a little different on the end here, though. Nope, it still says She-Wolf. Some more exciting and new news for this year is Hogsmeade, for the first time during Horror Nights, will be open during the event. I don't know if they're going to be doing anything in there, but you can bet as a Harry Potter fan, I will definitely be in there next Thursday night checking it out to see if they have anything particularly spooky for us.
Next week, on September 9th, so a week from Thursday, and we'll continue every weekend through Halloween.
She's talking about Horror Nights right now.
Very, very exciting. The area that we're going to be passing over here on the left is part of Halloween Horror Nights, so we're getting this all ready for that. And we are about...
Yeah, all right, so you can see some of the... This is where they'll drop us off on the tram. We can't go down there, but you can see the lights all set up right now. So I was hoping we'd be able to go down it, but unfortunately not. All right, we just got down to the lower lot. And here we can get, this is probably the closest thing we can get to Leatherface's Texas Family Barbecue. My guess is there's probably not going to be a whole lot of vegetarian stuff to eat here, but maybe I could be surprised. It is 2021, but it's a super cool facade on the outside. We're over by Transformers, the future entrance to the Super Nintendo world, and just like earlier, you can see all the gates for what's going to be the queue. The Exorcist is likely to be entered over here, is my guess. Let's do this. I don't know if we'll see anything. I did peek last time, and there wasn't really anything I could see, but it's not blocked off, so let's see. Yeah, not really much. You could just see the gate down there. He's waving to us. Hopefully he doesn't yell at me. Maybe I'll peek down and see if there's anything through there, but that's it over here. And then over here, kind of on the back side of the Mummy and right next to Transformers, where normally you would head down this way to go to the back lot, which is not being used this year. This will be the entrance for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The gates will probably be opened or moved. They'll probably open that big gate there, and they'll set up the queue right through here so we can get to the entrance, which will be back on the other side of the Nest restricted area. All right, so we are trying to check out the last one of the day, which is Halloween 4. It's back over by Waterworld, so we are in the express lane to see what we might be able to hopefully see. Right now it's just a whole lot of Waterworld, but right around here is where we'll be able to see something. Oh yeah, because it looks like some of the walls are down. Stop before it's too late. Next gas. All right. So it's a service station. Let's see. Does that say Wrench Works? I think. Yeah, Wrench Works, the best wrench. It's a really cool facade. Looks like a worn random garage in the middle of, any town, USA. So this would be an exciting one to come up to. All right, so clearly way more out than the last time we came here, which is good because again, it opens in just a week's time from right now. So we're super excited about what we saw. The one I was probably most excited about was actually the Terror Tram. Even though we couldn't see anything, that is why, because of the anticipation. And a team member did mention that, of course, it's going to be The Purge, and I'm a huge fan of The Purge, so I'm extremely excited about that. It always freaks me out every time they have purgy stuff going on. We'll be ready with cameras in hand to bring you all the Horror Nights stuff. Both nights we're going for Hollywood and Orlando in a week to a week and a half from now. So really hope you like this video. If so, please give us that thumbs up, and it really does help the channel when you give us those thumbs up and those likes. Please consider subscribing to the channel. If you ring the bell below, you'll get notifications of all of our future videos. As always, please be kind and be real, and join us on our next experience.